What's up, everybody? It's Ryan Bresnahan back here with another talking point of the day. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I know I am. Oh man, it's been such a blessed day, and something I actually want to touch on is the power of working out in the mornings and why it creates such a beautiful and such a long-lasting, thriving, and high-energy day. So first off, I've been working out in the mornings starting for about probably the past, on and off, right, with a work schedule, I'd say ever since really I started working out around the age of probably 13. I remember in middle school we would do like these early morning football practices. You know, we were active in the mornings. Sometimes we'd weight lift. A lot of times more in middle school though, we'd weight lift more in the middle of the day. I do remember going outside and practicing in like what felt like cold back then. I mean, although Texas could get pretty cold, like in the later fall, October, November. And I remember practicing, and just the act and the value of waking up early was such importance to me, because I realized early on, like, wow, I could get a full hour and a half practice in, right? We didn't start that late, or that early rather. We started at like 6:30, I think it was 6:30. And you know, we'd end at 8 a.m., but I remember seeing the sunrise, and something about seeing the sunrise just adds a lot of strength, a lot of intent, and a lot of initiative to your day, a lot of initiative to my day. And it's something that I definitely loved. I mean, think about a time where maybe how you feel when you wake up at a good time, right? You feel well rested, but it's early, you had your coffee, you journaled, you did whatever you need to do. You meditated, you yogaed, you worked out, whatever it is, something where you woke up early and got on the day, and you're seeing either cars starting to drive by or people starting to walk by and other people waking up. There's a certain type of feeling when you know you've gotten ahead of certain people in the day, right? Think about how that feels. You feel good, you feel strong, you feel enlightened, you feel ahead, you feel powerful, you feel like you're making progress already, and it's 8 a.m. and that makes a ton of progress throughout the day. So that's my first thing I love about waking up and working out early, or just taking action, taking initiative early, making your bed, anything, because it adds value to your day right away, and it shows you that you're starting off your day good, and you're already putting momentum, you're already putting action, you're already putting choice, you're already putting love, you're already putting action in your day, which is going to make your day, and it's making your day already start off on the right foot. It's like a snowball going down a hill, right? The more my snowball rolls down the hill, or the faster it goes faster because it starts to gain more momentum, more snow, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And even if that, you know, eventually the moose comes out, the big old moose in the middle of the day, your snowball is freaking a boulder by then, it's the size of Texas, and it's gonna run over the moose. But if you don't have that momentum, if you're in the middle of the day trying to push the snowball, right, and you're using energy, that moose comes, it's going to destroy your snowman, your snowball. I hope you get that analogy. But my point is, right, if you start off early, it's just like compound interest in investing or something like that. The earlier you start, the more time you have to accumulate wealth, the more time you have to accumulate energy throughout the day. So bringing it back full circle, back to actually being active and working out, one thing I love about working out, they've done numerous studies on the multiple enzymatic effects, metabolic effects, synaptic effects of your nervous system. So many effects, and how beneficial working out early is, getting your metabolism running. You end up drinking more water, so you're going to be more hydrated. You get your digestion going, your brain wakes up, you increase brain-derived neurotropic factor, BDNF, which creates new neural pathways, neuroplasticity. That's why I love working out, or listening to audiobooks. I had a guy at the gym a long time ago. Granted, if you're watching this, I love you, bro, but I definitely disagree with a lot of things you say, because he says, you're a lunatic for listening, or you're psycho for listening to audiobook. Like, okay, cool, I'm getting better, right? So it's like, that is a whole nother story. He's a great person. He probably, I'll use it in this example, he might be listening to rap while he works out, or just music. Well, guess what? I'm listening to audiobook, and I do it for a certain reason. Just a different mindset, right? But my point is, regardless, is I love doing that because I'm creating new neural pathways, new linkages in my nervous system. I'm pruning certain pathways that I don't need anymore, right? I'm not listening to something that tells me I need to buy X, Y, Z, or need to fuck X, Y, Z to feel good, or drink X, Y, Z to feel good. I'm listening to something that's, hey, I need to look inwards, I need to help others, I need to grow this, I need to change my mindset in order to feel good, help others, and do something in the world. That's something that I like listening to, and something that I like growing to while I'm physically growing myself, right? And working out and feeling my body. So yeah, it creates all these new neural pathways. You're getting hydrated. You're starting your metabolism, your digestion, your muscles are getting more blood flow to it early on. Your lymphatic system is clearing itself early in the day. You're clearing out all the lymph nodes that may have just sat stationary throughout the night. I mean, there's tons of things. I'm probably missing 10,000 things that I don't know about or the science doesn't know about yet. But things keep coming out, right? You produce more testosterone throughout the day. When you do that, your cortisol levels are the highest when you wake up. So you can start to offset those. You start to increase insulin resistance. So whenever you eat very high blood sugar, your blood sugar might go up, right? You're able to better handle those type of foods throughout the day. The list goes on. What you eat after, you're actually going to improve, or you're going to consolidate and going to absorb more nutrition from, because now your digestive system is up and churning and running, baby, and that's what we want. So that's why I love working out early in the morning. I love it for the mental aspect. I love it for the history of my own life that I went into for a little bit. Middle school, same thing in high school, early morning workouts, and then eventually once I quit the workouts, mainly the football team, I kept doing the same thing on my own. I opened the gym in the morning, and I'd go to school. Even though I worked out in the afternoon, then at least I started working in the morning, right? I started work at 5 a.m. Like, I freaking loved it. Even thinking about it now, it just gets me hyped, bro. I gotta move for that one, because thinking about opening the gym before high school, I'd open it at 4:45 or 5. I'd get there at 4:45 daily, and I'd have my food ready for breakfast and everything, my water, and I'd work from like 5 to 8:30, 9, I don't really remember what, pretty much 4 hours, and I'd go to school, run track practice, which was amazing, and then I'd go after track practice to the gym to go work out, then I'd go home and eat a bunch. Granted, I had my parents making me food. I realize that now as I live on my own, my parents are paying for everything. But I allowed myself to dive into myself, into working out, dive into myself, into all the fitness, and still find ways to fit it. And I still could, right, if I really, really wanted to. And allow myself to just go hard in that area and experience it. So getting up early, doing something in the day, whether it's working out, whether it's working, whether it's journaling. Like I didn't even go into journaling, didn't even go into meditation, yoga, or going for a walk, or stretching, or anything, or you know, any sort of other personal development avenue that you may want to take. But so far in my life, working out, working, and just being up early has helped me tremendously, because you are getting that head start on the day. You are feeling better about yourself. Think about the difference in the days where you go to sleep happy, you go to sleep fulfilled, and you go to sleep excited. You go to sleep happy and fulfilled because of your day that you've lived, because of the outcomes that you've made happen. You got the come that out of it. I don't know, that sounded really weird. You got the result you wanted, right? You got the result you wanted from it, and that's what you're going for. And then you go to sleep excited because now you know the power that every single day holds. I've been realizing so much, especially in this COVID time frame, how important each day is, and how it's the little things, right? It's like the people always say, it's the little things, it's the pebble. That's 100% true. It's the little snow that you put on that snowball as it goes down and down and down, and then each day, each revolution, you get more, and you get more, and you get more, and then it starts going like this, right? We talk about how fast life flies, but eventually you're gonna have a snowball the size of Texas, but it's one day at a time, and the more you live each day to the fullest and get up early and get on the day and actually enjoy it and like it, the more it adds up and the quicker it adds up. And that's when people look back and they're like, wow, for the past 5 years I've been building, and now I have an amazing relationship that I love and it's fulfilling, and I live a magical life where I can go explore, and I live in a beautiful place because I've moved myself here, I've invested in myself, and I have a great relationship with myself. My body is as vibrant, as vital. I live with vitality as the most I ever have in my life. I feel great, I have energy, I live great, I am great. Like, I just feel good, I feel fantastic, I feel vibrant. You know, you have a you have a deep spiritual connection. You have abundant finances. All those things come from that daily stacking effect of getting on the day early, and even throughout the day, what that amounts to, right? I think at the end of this will be the last thing. At the end of the day, it's about your decisions you make, but you're setting yourself up for greater success when you're getting up early and getting on the day and getting that momentum going. That's going to be the difference between reading the book you have been wanting to read, or you're supposed to read or not. That's going to be the difference between having the confidence to ask the girl to do something, to go on a date. That's going to be the difference between making that investment or not making that investment and buying something else with it. The keyword is buying instead of investing, right? It puts you in a mind state, in a position, in a frame, in a position to be successful, right? If you think about luck, people talk about luck. Well, luck is preparation, meaning opportunity. If you prep your day, if you put yourself in a better position by waking up early, getting on the day, and that opportunity comes, I'm ready to go, baby. You create your own luck. I wanted to explain why I love getting up early. Love you guys. Appreciate you listening to me talk and speak from my experience and why it's helped me, what I like about it, kind of getting into the science of it. This was just a fun tangent, just letting it flow, kind of throw up. But if you found value from this, I appreciate you. I'm glad that you found value. I hope you apply it. I hope you find a way to make your life greater and better. Peace out, y'all. Appreciate you.